Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers versus Hibs. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and we'll just get straight into this video, guys. So Rangers versus Hibs at Ibrox tomorrow, 3 PM kickoff. Don't think it's available on anything other than Rangers TV. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see the match. I'm unfortunately working the whole day tomorrow, and when I say the whole day, I mean literally from 7:30 till 10 o'clock at night, which is unfortunate, but I can't really escape that. It's going to be an interesting one for Philippe Clement. His first game in charge. I don't think he could get a harder game for his first game, to be honest, versus Hibs. Hibs are very strong. They're obviously going through their own managerial changes just now. They dropped Lee Johnson a couple of weeks ago and got in Nick Montgomery, which to me sounds like a golfer, but there you go. And he's actually completely turned Hibs around. They've had some really positive results since he came in, and in fact I don't actually think they've been beaten since he came in. He's got Hibs playing well, and Hibs, when they are in full flow, are a good team. They're very difficult to beat, they're difficult to score against, and obviously they've got the pace up front. Alexa Boyle on one side, is it Johan on the other side? He usually plays on the left, but sometimes plays on the right, and I think him and Boyle kind of interchange between that, and I think you'll see that in this game as well. You'll see a lot of their pace than each wing, which is quite concerning, considering we've got Barisic and Tavernier, who are not the best defensive wise. So that'll be an interesting one. Up front they've got Doige, who he's been there a couple of seasons now, and he's a good player, good goal scorer. Quite wary of him, to be honest. Hibs is not about Hibs tomorrow. It's all about Clement putting his stamp on his new team and seeing how we progress as a team. I'm not expecting miracles tomorrow. I'm not expecting us to go out and win 4-5-0 against Hibs. That's not going to be the case. I think it's going to be a really tight one. I'll give you my prediction later on in the video. But looking at what Clement said since he's come in, he knows he's got his work cut out for this squad. He's not going to be able to right now go out and buy 5-6 players, so he's going to have to work with what we've got. Dessers, what can you say about him? He did admit in the press conference that Dessers hasn't been playing particularly well. He did kind of touch on other wee things, but he didn't give a lot away to the press, which I was quite impressed with. The press always seem to kind of make these questions to try and trip people up, and if they're not used to how to react to that, then it can be difficult for. And he actually answered it very, very well. I think it reminded me of Gerrard's time here, and he wouldn't really take any of the bullshit, stupid questions. There was one asked, do you think you're going to do something different in training for the injuries that we've got? And he says, yeah, of course we're going to try and do something different. And they're like, oh, what are you going to do different? He's like, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do different, I'm going to do something different. He's not going to start giving away all his secrets to the press. That would be just stupid. He's not going to give away any information, which I think is fantastic. In terms of injuries, we've obviously still got injuries. Todd Cantwell will play some part in the game, although he won't play a full 90 minutes. Ryan Jack, or Jack Ryan, as Philippe Clement called him in the presser, he will play some part in it again, no full 90 minutes. Danilo is someone who's going to probably have to try and rush back because of the lack of options we do have up front. So I'd expect to see Danilo at some point. I don't know who's going to play up front, what formation he's going to play. It's completely new to me. We've not really seen any before, so we don't know how he's going to use his players. Obviously, are different players, like the likes of Genk and Club Brugge and Monaco and stuff. So it's all new to him. It's all new to us to try and figure out what team he's going to put together. I'm not really sure about that. In terms of, I think he'll keep the captaincy as James Tavernier. I know a lot of people online have been talking about this and saying, oh, he should be stripped of the captaincy. I actually don't believe he should be. I think Tav's a good enough captain. Sometimes when we're getting beat, he does kind of try and hide a little bit, but he is our leader, and he may not lead the way like a Barry Ferguson or a Richard Gough would, or a Graham Souness or whatever would bark orders at the players. He just leads in other ways by pushing us forward as a team. and doing what he does best, which is create goals, score goals. And I know a lot of people will be saying, oh, but he's a defender. It doesn't matter, he's a modern day fullback, and that's what he does best. So I'm not going to criticise James Tavernier in this video. In terms of my prediction, I'm going to go a tight one. I think Hibs will score. I don't think this defence is tight enough. I don't think Clement has had quite enough time to work with the players to kind of give them a full understanding of what he expects defensively. So I think we will leak a goal. I'm going to go Rangers 2. Rangers 2, Hibs 1. Goal scorers for me, honestly don't know. I'm going to go for Dessers, and I'm going to go for James Tavernier, because you can always kind of rely on him for a goal. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. And as I've said, I'm going to be working tomorrow. I'll try and catch some of the game. Unfortunately, Bob and Scott and all the rest of the guys will not be able to join in on the WhatsApp group, but I'll try and get the team up as I usually do, and we'll have a wee kind of talk about that. But I'll not be able to join in any discussions because I will be working tomorrow right the way through. So sorry about that, but I will see you in the next game, in the next video. Sorry, and thank you very much.